Yo, what's going on, people? I got a mad one right now. Breaking news, breaking news, breaking news, breaking news. This is a story you ain't never heard before. You know, gal? You can't trust gal sometimes, man. You can't trust gal sometimes, man. They move beaky, you know. I'm not even gonna lie to you. Right, so this one's coming straight out of the hot presses right now. Listen to this craziness. Predatory woman, 21, who posed a 16-year-old boy to sexually assault up to 50 girls as young as 13 after grooming them online and tricking them and their parents into believing she was a boy. She's been jailed for 8 years, star. That's her madness. Let me get into this, right? Let me get into this. So listen, a 21-year-old woman who posed as a teenage boy to sexually assault up to 50 girls as young as 13 after grooming them online has been jailed for 8 years today. Gemma Watts, don't forget that name, star. In 8 years' time, don't forget that name, star. Gemma Watts from Enfield, North London, travelled to country by train to meet the youngsters who she believed they believed that she was in the relationship with a boy. It was a woman, 21. How sick can you get, star? Imagine if that was your niece or nephew or brother, sister, son, daughter. Imagine that. Listen, disguised with her long hair tied into a bun and wearing a baseball cap, baggy jogging bottoms and a hoodie. Are you mad? Watts convinced them she was 16 years old. Her name, she goes by Jake Watson. Are you mad? Jake Watson. That's mad. She would then swap messages with the victims, including intimate photographs using WhatsApp, Snapchat or text, and speak over the phone before meeting them in person. That's why I say to you, man, you know, that's what I always say, that's my motto. If you're gonna deal with a gal, or man, you know what I'm saying, if you, I ain't prejudiced or nothing like that, you get me? If you're dealing with people, you gotta see them in person first. You know what I'm saying? I don't want no catfish around there, you get me? Right, listen. Watts, who once had a promising football career, was jailed today at Winchester Crown Court today after pleading guilty to 7 charges including assault by penetration, sexual assault and grooming. Prosecutor Barnaby Shaw said Watts was adept at both manipulating people and the continuing suffering that he put them under. You get me? These charges she pled guilty to relate to 4 gal, including a 13-year-old from Hampshire and 2 14-year-olds and a 16-year-old from Surrey, Plymouth and West Midlands. Come on, man. Like, I know we get, like, women get off easier when it comes to this crazy shit, you know what I'm saying? But you gotta think about it, that's 13 years old and she's in her 20s. She should know better. She's sick, star. One of her victims, in an impact statement read to the court, said that her heart exploded when police revealed Watts' true identity to her. Nah, man, that's sick, man. In one instance, Watts sexually assaulted the girl in her mother's bedroom. The court heard how Watts lied to one girl about why her bedroom was pink, saying it was because of a female cousin. That's mad stuff. One question I want to know is, I know they're saying penetrating or them thing there, yeah? Maybe I'm not too up to date on this nonce stuff, you get me? But how is gal penetrating gal? How does that work, star? Obviously she pretending to be man, but, and obviously they're young, but what is she penetrating them with, like, do they mean, like, hands and them thing there, yeah? Because obviously she ain't got no hood. So listen, Watts used her own picture on Jake's Snapchat and Instagram accounts, targeting girls by liking their profiles. She lived at home with her mum in Enfield, North London, shared skateboarding videos, used teenage slang and flattened them with complimentary messages calling them babe or other pet names. Baby no. Jeez. She was so convincing that she even spent time as Jake with some of the girls' parents. Even police at one point believed she was a boy. Prosecutor Barnaby Shaw said the defendant practiced a persistent course of deceit on 4 young teenage gal, and indeed members of their family. These victims were not consenting to sexual activity, but they were deceived into thinking that Gemma Watts was a boy. Man like Jakey Gemma, you know, Snaky Gemma. In one case, when Watts was staying at the home of one of their victims for several days, family members became suspicious of things she said and did. Rotted. In a statement read out in court, one of Watts' victims said her heart exploded and her world stopped. That's peak. That's peak. Another girl said, I put a lot of trust in Jake, and I feel like it was all just a lie. Because it was a lie still! It was a lie. Nah, man, they should have sentenced her to more than 8 years. Like, so that's the story, guys. What do you think about that still? I'm not gonna lie. I'm a bit mad still. Yeah? Because you know full well, yeah, if that was a 20-year-old plus man sleeping with 13-year-old girl, 8 years, everyone will be going mad. Everyone will be going mad and crazy. Moving mad and bad. You get me? So, let me know down in the comments what you think about that sentence. 8 years for a predator, for a nonce. 8 years. Even if it was a girl, tell me what you think. Alright? And make sure you subscribe, man, so be kept in the loop so you know what's going on around the country, man. Mad thing, sad thing, Chef Rambo, I'm out.